Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you might be. We want to thank you all for joining us for today's webinar, Top 10 Trends in Insurance for 2020, Consumers and the Industry Become More Proactive, which is presented by Aite Group's insurance practice team, which is led by Research Director Michael Trilli. So without further ado, I'll turn the mic over now to Mike. Thank you again for joining us and enjoy today's webinar.
Thank you, Lori, and to echo Lori's comments, welcome and thank you all for spending a part of your day with us today. And so before we really kick things off and dive into our top trends for 2020, I wanted to take a moment and provide some context to the perspectives you'll be hearing from both our practice and the team as you see it on the screen. Our insurance practice is vertically focused across 3 insurance lines. And each analyst's areas of coverage, as you see on our slide, really fall into 4 broad categories: innovation and insurtech, digital experience from the customer perspective, data analytics and optimization, and digital transformation. So as you look at the slide on the top left, Samantha Chow is our senior analyst, and she brings a global perspective leading our life insurance and annuities practice, touching individual, group, and worksite markets. Greg Donaldson and Jay Sarzen, they head up our property and casualty practice that crosses both personal lines in auto, home, and flood, as well as commercial lines in auto, fleet, and small business. And Jay and Greg also bring that global lens across North America as well as EMEA. So as you look at the bottom of the slide, Inji Kaya is our lead health insurance and payments analyst, and she focuses really on the individual and group markets. And I overlap some with Inji in coverage, but my core focus is healthcare, banking, and payments. And that coverage crosses into, as Lori had said, the healthcare provider revenue cycle space, as well as the consumer lens and the health plan lens. And while we do look at trends outside of North America, our predominant focus is in the US. So as we look at the agenda today and the top trends we will discuss, it really brings a little mix of everything to the table when it comes to new markets and new products and capabilities, existing markets and product capabilities that stand to move from concept and testing into either early adoption or early majority. And it also brings some familiar markets and capabilities that are ripe for broader commercialization. So as we look at the top trends here, Sam's going to kick us off with the first 3 trends in life insurance, speaking to underwriting and some changes there relative to scoring, how service companies are finding their niche this year with respects to insurtech. And finally, Sam is going to give a review on insurers putting the pieces together as momentum and worksite gains. Next, Greg's going to take us and provide his view on why and how cloud adoption in the back office is really a next frontier in 2020. Jay and Greg will then tackle what they are seeing that points to broader adoption of claims technology across auto and home. And then Jay will speak to a sweet spot in his coverage, which is really around fraud detection and why we really believe 2020 we are closer to chipping away at the pay and chase model. Next, Inji is going to discuss her views on financial wellness, an area that she continues to evolve our coverage in this emerging space, and then discuss something that she has been covering since she joined Aite Group in the health savings account, and try to make sense of why the emerging distribution channel for HSAs in the retirement planning community will gain ground. And then finally, as you look at the last 2 trends, we're going to look at payments. And Jay and I are going to tag team and discuss payments innovation in both healthcare and P&C. And I will end on a trend I really find fascinating in many ways. It's really the convergence of consumer payments and health benefit account administration. So with that...